Mario keeps bugging me. So I'm gonna use a new deck and take it down. Couple additions to the Blackwing deck. I'm happy.
And then I got brand new insect cards actually. They actually are trying to support Perfectly Great Moth actually.
Okay, good to see. This is not the most beautiful starting hand, but it's okay, it's okay. Do we go weird with this? Ooh. So, we're running with a bunch of the newer Blackwing support. Also, Steam the Cloak is in the deck now, because, well, this is my first time playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since the new ban list hit. So here we go. And, man, I don't know what to go in for this. If I special summon a Dark Synchro Monster. This is going to be a weird turn, but I think it's the way to go. I'm going to drop a Whirlwind, the Black Feather Whirlwind on the field. And, yeah, I guess we're just going to normal summon Illusory Spark right here. That activates. And I get to add another thing to my hand. And do I get any of these? Yeah, I do. So we already got the Whirlwind in play. That might have been one of the things to go for there. But instead, what shall I do? We can get some other things. That's maybe it. And that's maybe good. Ooh, actually, yeah, that one's definitely good. Yes. Okay, I know my play. We're gonna get Vata the Knave. And then we'll special summon Vata. And now we can go for a nice little Synchro Boreas.
I love how it's just a skull punk right there. It's literally like the stereotypical, you know, Japanese, you know, the punk from the school, the troublemaker. The guy who wears a coat loosely like that, blowing like a cape.
I don't watch anime, I'm sorry.
I need to get, you know what? If I do live near you,
Darn it, you made me click the wrong one because I was distracted by even thinking about it. It's fine. Send to the graveyard. Oh, we know who's going there. Where's our boy at? Where's our boy? Steam the Cloak? No, he needs to leave the field. We gotta remember that we can actually use Steam the Cloak sometimes. Oh wait, no, I wanted to send the other guy in this deck. That's fine. This is still a good play. We'll do that. We'll send the Whirlwind back to the hand so he can come out for free. And then, you know, the play is still moving at that rate. So out it comes. Blah, 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 blam. Now, is this play even worth doing? We have a lot of things we could do. So that's just that level 6 again. How do I bring out the level 10? Do I need specifics to bring out the level 10? I forget. This, I need a Donor Synchro Monster and a non-Donor Monster. Well, I certainly have that. Oh, he's at level 4 now. That's weird. Okay. Forget what did that. But I did that. So, now my options are different. Instead, I will go for... No, not yet. Not yet. I want to play my Black Feather Whirlwind again first. So we can have that out here. Yes, yes, yes. Then we'll try those ones. Okay, so it's still gonna get to something. We're still getting there. Are we just clicking buttons in with new Blackwing stuff? Yes, yes, I most certainly am. But it'll get us there. It'll get us there, you know, it's fine. So we'll use those two. That'll get us into the old Blackwinged Dragon, not used too many times in my previous iterations of Blackwing decks, but here it is indeed, and that'll let me special summon for free. Do we just bring Boreas back out here? Maybe. Sure. Then that can potentially facilitate other big plays. Do we just try to go hard right now? Maybe. Either way, that must be doing that, and one thing from your field or graveyard. Each time your opponent does that, add Blackwing counters. That's great. So I should have added some other stuff, but then we made a decent enough choice. Sure, we'll go for the Assault Dragon now, by using... Oh, I have to use you and you, or just you and one of you. Let's just try this. Just you and... I do gotta use both of y'all. Whatever. So we banish them, I guess, and we can bring out this boss monster. Nice. Okay. And I think, yeah, we could go into another special summon here, but we'll just chill on that. Forget what he does, but he's out here now. Oh yeah, inflict damage to you. And if you do too much stuff, then I can destroy all the cards on the field. Oh, Parasite, Paranoid, nice.
Yeah. Darn it, I was testing to see if this was gonna work. Okay. All right. I'm gonna normal summon my Goki pole.
All right.
Then I'm gonna activate my new card, Bio Insect Armor, equipping it onto my Goki pole.
Small burn.
And then I'll just go to my battle phase and attack you with 25.
Nice. Yeah. Didn't mean to have him out there in attack mode, but I certainly did it, so. And, ooh. Remove a counter to avoid destruction. Fun.
Alright. Well, one thing I can do now is I tribute my Goki pole to bring out perfectly great insect.
Okay. Pretty cute.
Darn it. I don't have a field spell going right now.
No, I guess not.
Or else I could have just destroyed all your monsters.
Oh. It's kind of what I'm hoping to do to you. What do we go for now? I think I can just bring out a full armor master and call it a day. Yeah, let's just win the game here, I suppose. Normal summon Oster. Ooh, we could. Maybe the illusory spark is a better play. But if I'm going for full armor master, then this is the right order of things. Do that, and then we can go for a few things here. Do we go for a Y-Strix at any point here? Because I need to get a 6 out on the field. If I do that and that, well, I can't really do that. I got too many tunas in my hand right now, or too many tunas on the field. So what do we go for? If we do that, then he's still out there. We get another 4 on the field. Maybe we just go for another one of these and see what happens. Sure. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I might not get any other big plays out, but that's fine. Do that. Activate this. And then I can special summon another level 4, and then we should be fine to do it anyway. But I will copy the level, so I don't know what I'm doing. But we'll get a level 8 or something. It's fine. And then, yeah, this guy's only when normal summoned, so sure, we'll let Crackadong come back out here. It's kind of irrelevant. And he activates his effect. What does that effect activate? Banish a Blackwing monster, special summon to... Okay, if this card sync were summoned, you send one Blackwing monster from your deck to the graveyard, then its level becomes that level monster's level. Well, I don't want that, so I just won't do it. Okay, yeah, that's all it does, and then that monster's in your graveyard, which is great many times. But I just want to use it for, you know, its raw values right here. So we will do just that. Can I do more is my question. Not really, because Fibrax got banned.
Yeah, people were saying... Most decks don't even use Halka Fibrax anymore, but the fact is that it facilitated a few decks to go loco.
Yeah. And, you know, this deck, it only just helps extend it a little bit. I feel like Halka Fibrax is used reasonably in a Blackwing deck. But alas.
Reasonably wasn't enough for some decks, though. And
yep. I can go for that, just with 2 of these. So, yeah, we'll bring this out just to get some things into the graveyard at the very least. And yeah, we'll pop that, because I need to get my Oster into the graveyard if I want to take over your monster. That's really why we're doing this. And then this brings out another Blackwing monster from my deck. Just a level 4 one of a varying selection. So who do I bring out? That one kind of wants to be in the hand. Does it do anything in the graveyard? Especially someone while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, target Blackwing. Sure, it'll do some eventually. Okay, and what can I activate from the graveyard? Of course, it's Oster the South Wind. I place one of the wedge counters on your monster.
Yeah.
And then do the gracious thing of making it my own. As the birds make the bugs fight.
Parasite Paranoid.
Ooh. Oh, so good. Oh my goodness. Alright, anyway, I use my effect now.
Yeah, normally that would stop you, but...
Yeah, full armor master unaffected. That's his strength. And we'll just go for it. Him and the perfect great insect. Squash.
It's a mixture between Insect Queen and Great Moth, if you take a look at it.
Yeah. Seems like it. Alright, but this time for sure, Mario.
I'm gonna go second again.
Alright.
Ooh, I like this hand, actually.
So do I. Okay, so we gotta Steam the Cloak in my hand. It's been so long since I've used Steam the Cloak, I forget, like, the right time to use them. I don't think it's like a perfect thing for just being in your hand, but I mean, here we are. Anyway, I do have an obvious play. We'll do that. Oh, this is absolutely the way to do it. We're going to banish Steam the Cloak. And then we'll bring him back later. Normal summoning Simoon. One of the loveliest startups you can see in a Blackwing deck. Or, you know, starting with a Black Whirlwind in hand as well is even lovelier. But alas, we have that. We have our additional normal summon, which I'd love to use on Suthri out here. And just so we can make sure to get things going. Oh, he's not a tuna, though. If I want to get one of my boss monsters out, I need to grab a tuna. Well, he can get that out. Maybe I try to do stuff a little different this time. You know what? I think I'm formulating a play in my mind. We're going to try to use the new cards and see how it goes. But to hand, just to have something basic. Or we can just do that. Yeah, sure. We're going to grab that just to keep it in hand. It's a hand effect. So we will now use our normal summon on this boy. He has 1400, which I didn't consider that aspect of getting card search to my hand. But by using him and using Black Whirlwind, I should be able to get two things I needed anyway. So we will add Vata the Knave to the hand so I can get that synchro play moving. And in addition, I get a search off Black Whirlwind. Oh wait, no, that was my Black Whirlwind search, which is fine. That just means I can get an additional trap. So I will get, sure, this one. We're just going to try to do a Black Feather play. So now I will, yes, special summon Vata the Knave. Bring him onto the field, then him and Illusory Spark are going to go into the same play as before. Nothing too crazy. You and you. I realize now I kind of did need to do, to use Steam the Cloak properly, I did need to do the traditional setup with Simoon, but that's fine. We'll get him back eventually one day. Hopefully. And I think, yes, we'll do that. And then that will, of course, let me send to the graveyard an additional thing and change his level, meaning that I have a level 4 and a level 6 on the field. Not to mention, it's always a lovely time when you get to get your Zephyros into the graveyard. So now these two can go into, let's see, yeah, we're just going to go right into the Assault Dragon again, because that's just fun times. Do that, out it comes. I could use my Zephyros right now and get it onto the field, but I don't exactly have any means of extending that further, so I'm just not going to. And I'm just going to set 3 cards from my hand. So if you have Heartbeat Feather Duster, now's the time. And yeah, we'll see how much all these synergize together with my Blackwinged Assault Dragon. Now let's get a Bug Kaiju away and have a good time. Oh, yeah, I needed to Zephyros because I forgot that was brought out by my Simoon. Oh well.
Alright, now I'm concerned one of them is the one that just shuts down effects.
Sure. Me too, because I didn't read any of them, so. Alright, he comes out. What does this do? Nothing yet. We're chilling. We're chilling.
Alright, then I activate the Bio Insect Armor.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Also, yes. Great. Blackwing Assault. It's going to start counting up.
So, what does that do again? Every time a monster would be destroyed?
Every time an effect comes out, I get a counter. And the Black Feather counters, in his case, I can spend 4 and wipe your field out. Or other cards can use them for other effects.
Okay.
Yep.
Well.
Okay. And now... Oh, this doesn't... A Blackwing monster. Does he not count as a Blackwing monster? No, he's a Black-winged monster. That's dumb. Okay.
Oh, Black Sonic isn't going off?
Well, yeah, exactly. Okay, this is fine. I will then activate the card I added to hand for that reason. To have an option.
What does that do?
Lower your attack.
Well, then I'm gonna activate the Cocoon of Super Evolution then.
Alright, I will then activate Black Shadow Squall. I'll use up my counter and negate. And then I can send to the graveyard. Ooh, I gotta send one of these big boys to the graveyard. Who wants to be in the graveyard? Maybe you do. I don't remember. But yeah, using some of the new traps to synergize with the feather counters here.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna activate this giant ball shoot.
Okay.
But unfortunately, darn it. That's right. The thing about the armor, it's super powerful, but it banishes when it leaves the field.
Oh, so it's one less thing for you to use.
Yeah, but that's because a lot of insects. I guess that's because they didn't want people to super abuse it. Because how many insects gain so strong effects from going to grave?
True. Let's rock Twin Shadow. See how to use that again. I think it just brings me nice things, right? Return 2 or Blackwing monsters. Special summon a Blackwing monster. Return 2 to the deck or extra deck, and then special summon. Oh my goodness. So we'll use you. And you haven't used your effect yet, so we'll use you. And then that just lets me bring out a free 10. Yeah. That's nice. And is that enough yet? No, but it's effectively enough. So we'll just go battle phase and win the game on your turn. Blackwing's doing their thing. And you play Pokemon, you know that the flying types eat up a bug type like it's nothing.
Yeah, but no, it's just funny because last turn you didn't have any of your counter traps or anything, but this turn I had my play, but you had your counter traps ready.
Yeah. I mean, and you saw me like searching the extra one too, just because I had the setup for it.
Yeah.
And I didn't know which one I needed, so I just grabbed them all.
If it wasn't for the fact that okay, so this is what was gonna happen. If it didn't banish or I had a different insect in the grave, what giant ball shoot would have done?
Yeah.
Brought back my little armored insect, the squatter, and it would have actually swapped with. I would actually swap ownership of cards with your assault dragon.
Oh, that would work too. He doesn't have any protection against that. Nice.
Yes, I would have swapped ownership.
Pretty cool.
But unfortunately, it didn't happen.
No. Well, burn yourself to death now.
No.
You refuse. Oh, yeah, what does this guy do again? You can add special summon monsters from the extra deck except synchro monsters. I don't care. Normal summon. Come on. Oh, he's a big monster. That's right. Alright, what do you do? No, you're not the piercing one. Oh, well. We'll just summon you. And then if this card is normal or special summon, target one monster from... Yeah, that's how we'll do it. So we'll do that. Zonda comes out to play. Activate Zonda. Return your stinking card to your hand. I don't even want to see it. And then Assault Dragon. Do your thing, even if it wasn't by burn. Alright, Mario, come on. You're excited to use your new bugs. Maybe
yes,
you go
I
first
was.
to change things.
No.
Ooh, do we do it? Yeah, we do. Allure of Darkness. Okay. I have 6 dark monsters in my hand. No, I did not. Not even close. Do you want to get banished? Could be fun. Sure. See if we can do anything with that from there. And then we will just do this. I was kind of fishing for a Black Whirlwind if I could have gotten that lucky, but this wasn't, so. We'll put Panaki there. Panaki's also another one that's always good to special summon out. Out comes the boy. We're going to do something kind of similar to last turn. Or do we just give you a full Armor Master to mess with this time? Maybe. Just to give you a little something different. And we'll get out this, just so we're not doing the same exact plays. Also, this time I don't have any of the Black Feather support, so we won't really lean as heavy into that for that reason as well. Alright, that's what lets me activate these 2 wonderful monsters. I can add stuff to my hand. That'll also, let me get that out here. Black Whirlwind. What do we even want to the hand right now? Ooh, we can get Steam the Cloak in circulation. Sure. And we'll see what we can do with that later. So Panaki, if I get rid of that, that's always good. Ooh, I should have gotten something ready to get Panaki into the graveyard. Panaki, if he just gets to the graveyard, does he get his effect off? Sent from field to graveyard, yes. So we'll just special summon someone random. We have that. We'll just special summon the Gale. This is a gross misuse of these two cards, but Panaki Search is always worth it. And then we'll turn these two into this before I forget. Because that's just a magic thing. Full Armor Master. We'll turn these two into this. And we'll get one more thing out here. Ooh. Actually. Yeah, let's extend further. Because I think I can. So we'll do Vada. But first, of course, we're going to get ourselves onto the field. That one doesn't get it when special summoned. Do you do anything fun when special summoned? It's not important. I want to get Zephyros out here because I'd like to return my Black Whirlwind to my hand by the end of this play. So he comes out. Then in addition, I can special summon Hugh. So that comes out to play. Then I can go into... I could just put out a Boral Sword, do the classic Blackwing setup. But we'll go for the newer card here because we got Vada right there. Supporting to its full extent. Can I get all three and a Boral Sword out? Would that just be the best turn one play for this deck? Maybe. I don't have any more special summons in my hand, so I don't think I can extend that far. But this will let me get one more thing out here. Oh, I didn't want to use his effect like that. Oh, it's not super relevant anyway. Well, it's very relevant. It means I won't be able to do the play I wanted to. That's okay. Unless if I send that to the graveyard, it changes nothing. So sure. And then do I get an additional summon off anything? Technically, yeah. Definitely no Boral Sword Dragon in addition to any of this, but I will get the boss monster out because I sent another Simoon. So out he comes. And there's really no reason for me to be doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. So we'll use that guy and that guy to bring out this one again. No back row support for it whatsoever, so it's just the counters as you've been seeing them. But I suppose with that, I'll end my turn. Oh yeah, and Panaki, as I sent very early in this round, that'll let me search something to my hand. There's many things that I could grab. I have a Steam the Cloak in my hand, but I think I'd like to grab a Desperation Simoon, or do I only run Simoon? 2 Simoons in this deck. Ooh, and I sent one hastily. So, that'll... I don't have anything fantastic for this situation then. So, we will simply grab ourselves a Zonda and see if we can make any use of it like that. Sure. I don't know.
Okay, so no negates at least. Okay.
Just some tough problems to get over. And a nice squishy Y-Strix.
Okay.
Yeah, I think running the little one rank up play for the Y-Strix combo might be worth it in this deck. It's just, man, the extra deck is packed already.
Yeah, that's the truth. Okay, do that.
I say that even though I did just take out a Hulk of Fibrax out of this deck moments before the duel started. Ooh, Tree Crown. Okay, just big numbers, nice. Now I do have a lovely little thing that can negate your effect in my hand, but I'm gonna let it play out.
You wouldn't have been able to anyway.
Oh, really? Okay.
Your opponent can activate monster effects in response to the activation of spell, traps, or effects.
Well, it's not a spell or trap. Oh, cards and effects. It was letting me. I should have tried it for science. Oh well.
What was it?
Just Chinook from my hand. Activate it and negate your effect. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I meant to place it in attack mode.
Well. Let's see. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects and activation to your trap spell cards effects. Yeah, I think it's just for spells and traps, not monster effects. It's just the wording of how it is.
Yeah.
So spell and trap cards, and the effects of spell and trap cards. Alrighty. Yeah, we got a standoff here.
Well, yeah. Except I can't be destroyed by battle.
Oh, lovely. So we'll both live this turn.
How do you keep having that card in your hand?
By searching it last time and drawing it this time.
I know.
I searched a lot of cards in Blackwing, so I'm sorry. I'm just choosing them on a whim here. Who do we send? We'll send you, because I never use you for anything. Yeah, I could probably take that out in this version of the deck. Yeah, I say the deck's, the extra deck's stacked, but you see me going into the same 2 plays every time. So I can take some of the side plays out.
At least I cleared out everything else from your field.
Yeah. There's some threats, and those threats have been nullified.
Oh, wait, I think you also negated its effects.
Yes. Ooh,
you did.
Gnarly.
Yeah, that card is annoying. It's a hand trap without having the need to play hand traps in your deck.
Yeah, it's just an archetype-specific hand trap. And as you guys know, if you watch this channel a lot, we usually don't run the generic hand traps that everyone runs in their meta Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Just because then all our videos would be the same and you just see us hand trapping each other every video. But when it's something specific to the deck's archetype, then of course we're going to be lenient, because that's what the card's for. And like Kaijus, for example, you can throw him into any deck, but you know, if he has a sticky string Kaiju in this deck, it makes sense. It's a bug. It's fun. But aside from that, looks like we're doing well for ourselves. So we're gonna put out this Black Whirlwind, and it's not gonna be super effective with my current field I'm running with, but that's okay. Do we go crazy here? Yeah, we're gonna do a crazy move. Can I can get Orochi the Squall, I believe, if I summon the Steam the Cloak normal summon right now. So we will do that. Summoning the Steam the Cloak, and then I believe Black Whirlwind will get to activate. Ooh, now this is going a little slow. Okay, there we go. Black Whirlwind. I think I can only get Orochi, but if I could also get a Harmattan, that's fine. With less attack than that monster. So not equal or less, but less attack. Oh yeah, I can also get another Chinook. Yeah, we'll grab another Chinook just to make you upset. Yeah, Roshi's not going to change anything here, so we'll do that. So now we got a backup Chinook to protect our full armor master. And no other means to really summon anything. If dark monster you control, you can remove feather counter. I don't have a feather counter play out right now, so you're still living, but I feel like I've expended a lot of what you got running. Unless you got that one trap or that one card you were talking about again.
Nope.
Ah. Well, Steam the Cloak's nice and vulnerable.
I just hate that the perfectly great thing. It's good, but
yeah, he definitely makes the bugs better. It's just things that beat lots of things still beat it.
It's not even that. It's not even that. It's just the fact like it clears out the field, which is a good thing for a lot of decks. It doesn't stop. It can still attack after clearing out your field.
Yeah, I think it just fell victim to bad matchup here. Because
it's just the fact like
full armor master's not affected by it, and then like I have either back row or my Chinook to you know, compensate for it still being out there.
Yeah, it's the fact that almost every deck falls to. If it can't deal with hand traps, it dies.
Yeah.
And that's basically what you had was a hand trap. So. Yeah.
And if it wasn't a hand trap, it was the more like feather counter specific regular traps on the field. That's the end of that turn, but obviously, you know, I seem to have field control. And you saw me add another Chinook to my hand, so I'm fairly confident. Oh no, the classic.
Yeah, this one's supposed to have bounced around with the other card, so.
I just hard drew a third Chinook.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. My bug.
You taking control of the bug?
That was the plan. Activate. counter's fine. Oh, okay.
If I did go first, this would have been the thing right here, because every time
it seems like it might have been decent.
Because you summon a ton, and that would have allowed you to. You might have dropped your monsters to 0 actually with that amount of summoning you did.
Yeah, absolutely. Early Blackwing going, which I did offer for you to go first, but you would have.
Which is the irony fell on me when I saw my hand. Yes.
And then I could play this, but you don't have any cards to return to your hand anyway. And now we have a mid-game Chidori on the field. 5,600, not bad. Maybe a different matchup in the future, and those bugs will be able to shine a little bit more.
And I also have to mess with the deck a little bit because there was some obviously placeholders for the moment. So
yeah, because I didn't even play this deck to its best of its ability, but it just has answers for all your threats, plain and simple. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this nonetheless. Didn't even get to use Steam the Cloak to any great advantage yet, but hey, now that it's in Blackwing, we can do that. I think losing Hulk of Fibrax a bit deeper of a cut, but many decks just needed Hulk of Fibrax to be going, and I can accept that at least. And yeah, so let us know what you want to see the bugs go against in the future. Let us know what you want to see Blackwings go up against in the near future, and we can make it happen. Subscribe so you don't miss that video when it comes, and we will see you then.
See ya, folks.